welcome everybody to this week's Market Share, the short weekly segment brought to you by MKR, where we bring you all the noteworthy news and updates surrounding digital media and the world today. I'm your host Genevieve, and we've got some great stories for you today, so let's get started. First up, let's get into something not so shocking that really should be. Nielsen has actually come forward to say that they miscounted Super Bowl 57 viewership. This year's Super Bowl actually had 115.1 million viewers, not the 113 million that they had previously reported, making it the most watched Super Bowl in history, behind 2015. So no, they weren't off by a few hundred or even 1,000. They were off by more than 2 million, which I'm sure is not appreciated by their partners who rely on that information. Apparently, some irregularities in the encoding that enables Nielsen's measurement of TV viewing caused this shift in numbers, and this new figure is actually closer to a Nielsen competitor, iSpot's estimation, which is not a very good look for Nielsen, especially when they're on the heels of regaining the MRC accreditation after losing it due to underreporting TV viewership. Other industry players are continuing to push for alternative measurement currencies, and as we can see by this massive difference in reported and actual numbers, they're probably right to be pushing for that. Next up, YouTube Shorts will be offering new advertising capabilities starting this week that will include short and in-feed video ads, extending into video reach campaigns, which use AI to serve the ideal combo of ads. YouTube Select, their own targeting solution, will also be compatible with Shorts so that the platform can pair ads with trending content. These updates are obviously an effort to compete with TikTok and will hopefully create more of an incentive for advertisers to use Shorts video format to drive the platform's monetization. Paramount Plus was one of the first to test the most recent version of video reach campaigns, and they actually found higher efficiencies and higher ad recall when compared to in-stream ads alone, which as a case study is huge for YouTube Shorts. YouTube is really hoping that by offering new marketer capabilities, they can help offset the ongoing revenue slide that the platform is experiencing, even though Shorts was regularly surpassing 50 billion daily views in February. Obviously, TikTok is still winning out with advertisers who are interested in short-form video, but hey, I really commend YouTube for how hard they're fighting to maintain relevance. Third up today, let's talk about Instagram and user-generated content. Instagram is currently testing out a new option that will help brands be able to more easily find great content that users have made revolving around their brand. This content can be promoted in-stream through a brand's product listings to further encourage potential consumers. So when a brand accesses this feature, Instagram's system will be able to highlight posts that the business has been tagged in. And then you can associate that post with a certain one or many of your product listings. Obviously, brands will have to request permission to feature user-generated posts. But if the person has a private account, if there are multiple products tagged in a post, or if the user has turned off permission requests, then the brand is SOL. For businesses that get a lot of tags, this new feature is going to be huge, as it will even further expand the brand's presence on the platform. Not to mention that UGC has a huge impact on purchase behavior. The more real people like and talk about your products, the more that other consumers can start to trust and appreciate your brand. So it could definitely be worth exploring, especially if you are already getting that user-generated content in large quantities. Finally today, E.L.F has debuted a new series with Jennifer Coolidge called Vanity Table Talk, and we're pretty obsessed. And not even just because it's Jennifer Coolidge. The social-first digital content series draws inspiration from both late-night talk shows and Get Ready With Me videos, and features Jennifer Coolidge sharing comedic makeup insights. New episodes will be released each month through August on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, with more amazing humans featured after that. Obviously, this series is a push towards Gen Z, with an emphasis on empowerment and self-expression. But the really cool thing about this series is that instead of it being an ad about the product, it's more of product placement within entertainment. They're not pushing too hard to sell you on the product, but since you see it, hear about it, and feel the fun surrounding it, you probably are more likely to buy it. And since we know Gen Z is all about giving back, E.L.F also made a $100,000 donation to the national animal rights organization Rise for Animals, which will most likely resonate very well with their target audience. Like we talked about in our last story, more unposed, authentic content is more likely to resonate with consumers, especially Gen Z. So if that's who you're trying to reach, take notes. That's all for this week's Market Share. My name's Genevieve, and I'll see you all next week.